Hi everyone and welcome back to Nutritics. My name is Amy and I work with the engagement team here. I'm going to bring you through our key changes of Nutritics version 6 today. This new update has been long awaited and we are super excited to bring you through some new improvements and also new features that we've introduced to the platform. The first change is available for everyone. This is our new user interface revamp. So we've made Nutritics look a lot more sleeker, it's more modern, and it's lighter on the eye and easier to use. Along with this update, we've introduced some new tools to make Nutritics more intuitive to use. So this includes the new Jump To section, which will allow you to skip to a certain tab in Nutritics. Specifically, it will be useful in the recipe workspace if you use certain areas of the recipe workspace more often than others. So for example, you might be interested in the allergen section, or maybe health and nutrition claims is something that you go to quite often when you open an item. So you can actually pin these sections for use. So every time you open a food or recipe, you can jump straight to the section that interests you most. So this update is available for everyone that uses Nutritics and it's a really useful one to have. We've also made a lot of updates for our search engine, making search results quicker to return, and also a previously used section as well before you even click enter. So now when you enter some search terms, we'll automatically load any of the items that were previously used in your account. So you can quickly use them in your recipes, menus, and diet logs. Another new update that's available for all users is our new AI wizard. So this is our new quick add feature that allows you to create recipes, meal plans, menus, even inventory and production lists faster than ever. So as an example, when you're in a recipe, you can use the new quick add button to open the new AI search. You can copy and paste some recipe ingredients directly from an online source or maybe from a list that you have on your computer, and we'll quickly return the results that we think will suit. For anything that we couldn't match, we'd cross this out in red just to let you know we couldn't find a definite match, and then you can revise this and change out the ingredients as well. So for the search results, we're going to pull from the most popular items of the databases that are enabled on your account. But as I said, you can swap these out really easily and then quickly insert them into a new recipe. So this new feature is available throughout most of the modules in Nutritics. So this includes diet logging, meal plans, menu creation, recipe creation, and it can also be used to formulate pricing and production lists also. So you'll always find this under the search bar by clicking the arrow, and then you can put in your search terms and add these in pretty quickly. So we're hoping this new feature will allow you to work a lot quicker, and you can also make it that more accurate to use by incorporating our advanced search tool in there as well. So if you wanted to search for ingredients specifically in a certain database or in a certain recipe group, you can also apply those search parameters. Okay, great. So next up are some new features that we have created in Nutritics. So these features are premium or enterprise features, and if you're interested in adding them to your account, you can reach out to sales@nutritics.com. But first up, we've introduced two new tools around forecasting and waste. So as we know, food waste is a huge issue in our world today, and I think it's something that every food business needs to and is trying to track. So hopefully our new tools will help you out with that. So first up is our forecasting and production. And this is a new panel that allows you to forecast for your menus and just make that menu planning process a wee bit more accurate, and it'll allow you to optimize the operations going on in your business as well. So the new panel will allow you to input forecasted quantities for your menu. So that includes things like your default forecast, so how this menu normally performs, and then you can edit them daily as well. So in a sense, creating a template for your menu. You can also input certain data like how many units of the food you had to hand already, how many were produced, and if you're using our ordering system, we'll automatically sync in how many servings are required for a certain item. And at the end of all that, you can see how much food you're overproducing or how much you're over forecasting these menus. So it's a really useful one, especially when it's used in conjunction with our new waste tracking tool as well. So moving on here, our new waste tracking tool allows you to track 4 key pillars of waste within your business. So that would be spoilage, preparation, overproduction, and also plate waste as well. So these different areas are from your kitchen over preparing items, maybe spoilage that occurs throughout the cooking process, or from any units that you had left, plate waste coming back from the customers as well, and also things like over forecasting or staff errors that cause that overproduction throughout service as well. So you can track these kinds of waste, and it's really useful to identify the reasons behind your waste and also just keep an eye on that. If it's something your business does as well, you can input general waste. So if you're weighing bins at the end of service, you can actually input the total waste, where that's going, so to landfill or compost, and input the reasons for that and what menus you are serving when this waste occurs. So there's lots of things that you can do with our new forecast, production, and waste trackers, and you can keep an eye on all the things going on in your business causing this waste. Another new tool as well is our Nutritics Insights tool. So this is like a customizable dashboard where you can report these kinds of data that you're tracking. So as an example, you could create a new dashboard to keep an eye on waste. So you can do this for your own account, or you can do this for all of the sites attached to your account. So this one's really useful when it's being used for waste also. So all of that important data that you're tracking from the waste tracker and the production and forecasting tracker, although they're separate modules in Nutritics, it's just a really nice visual way to represent the data. You can also track things like the recipes in your accounts, the recipes inside accounts, user statistics, so what sites are engaging most, food print values as well. So it's a really nice bird's eye view of the CO2 and water grades as well on your foods, what categories they're coming from, and how they're being used as well. So we have over 50 pre-designed charts already built into this tool, but you can also request a quote for a certain view that you think would be useful to your business and keep an eye on that. And then finally, we're going to jump over to our Stage Gates tool. So this is a new project management tool that's available in Nutritics. So this allows you to create workflows within your account and assign them out to other users in your organization. You can input instructions and deadlines for each stage. So as an example here, I've used a new recipe concept. So when a recipe is being developed, what are the stages that we have to approve before we can implement this new recipe on our menus? So you can assign them out to other users, you can keep an eye on them as an admin, you can revert changes on them as well if you're not happy with the stage on how it was approved. So this can be used for lots of other things within your business, for sale price validation, for allergen verification, or for sustainability approval, and so on. We have lots of other changes involved in Nutritics V6. These were just the headline ones, so I recommend checking out our changelog on our website. We've also developed a cheat sheet that is available as well. It will be in the newsletter that's attached to this video, or you can reach out to our engagement team at support@nutritics.com if you're interested in that. We have lots of little clips on how these features work and the benefit that they supply to you. Most importantly, we'd like to thank our users for all of your support in making these bigger launches possible. Your feedback means a lot to us, but if you have any questions or feedback on our new launch, please reach out to our engagement team at support@nutritics.com.